All right, let's get straight into this then. So the first way that you can become a pretty boy. In fact, let's start on step 0 because a little idea just popped into my brain that I think a lot of you boys may be overlooking, and that is simply just your health. Because I see a lot of guys all the time like, oh, genetically I'm not the best looking, or I'm not 6'4", or my dick's too small, or this, that, and the other. Always blaming something that they can't control as the reason why they can't get girls. But you'll find that a lot of the time, if you are just a healthy guy, and I mean actually healthy, I'm not talking about like, I put my sunscreen on, fuck all of that shit. Vitamin D, go outside, get some actual sunlight onto your skin with no sun cream, take cold showers, avoid the heat, okay, avoid heat on your skin because it dries it out, like proper health, biohacking level health, avoid tap water because there's fluoride in it and it's bad for your testosterone, etc, etc, etc. Spring water only, right, like next level shit. And you look after yourself to that degree, you are healthy, you cardio, you're getting your cardio in there, you're keeping your body fat low, you're going to the gym, you're lifting weights, resistance training, and you look healthy. You don't want to be one of these guys that, I'm bulking, so they just eat shit all day, never giving their body a time to rest or rejuvenate or to heal anything, and they wonder why they've got acne. Fucking idiots, bro. Like, this shit is deep. There's layers to this stuff. I'm going to talk about skin in this video, but a big part of your health is just giving your body time to heal. Now, I don't mean rest days, that's just pussy, you don't need rest days, fuck that, you rest in your sleep. But I'm talking about proper, adequate rest. I mean fasted rest, stop eating so much, right? The West's diet, the diet in the West is fucking horrendous. Processed foods, you're told breakfast is needed, it's a necessity. No, it absolutely isn't. It slows you down instantly first thing in the morning. You haven't done anything to earn that breakfast, to hunt for the breakfast. You've done nothing for it. Woke up, breakfast, go on then. Need to be fueled up for the day. Now, what you don't realise is you're actually tricking your body to go into a state of comfort. Oh, well, I've already been fed. What do I need motivation for? What do I need to do anything for? I don't need any testosterone boost. I don't need any adrenaline spike. I don't need nothing. I can just relax and go to sleep because I've hunted, I've found my food, I've ate loads and loads of unrealistic amounts of calories because, your caveman ancestors wouldn't have had that many. Barely scraping the surface. That's what you need to be doing. That's going to keep you in shape. It's going to keep you healthy. It's going to keep you in a state of motivation. Hunger is good for you to a certain degree. The amount of food that you're eating on a day-to-day basis is horrendous. And then you go into sleep digesting that food rather than healing your actual body. And then you wake up unrested. You wake up with spotty skin because, again, a spot is just your body's way of healing itself. And you're not allowing it to heal because you're constantly spending energy digesting the food. So I need to make sure you boys understand how important health actually is. And I'm talking about proper health. If you want to learn how to genuinely be healthy, I'm not talking just, I go to the gym every now and then. I drink water. You're drinking tap water like a fucking idiot. I'm not talking about this kind of stuff. I'm talking about that next level. If you're serious about your self-improvement and about your life and about you as a man, the coaching's down below. I'll teach you how to be properly healthy, right? Biohacking to the point where you look insane. And also to the point where you can actually eat whatever you want and stay shredded, stay lean, stay attractive. All right, now that is step 0 to becoming a pretty boy, to becoming attractive in general, whether you're a pretty boy, whether you're going for the ultra masculine look, whoever you are, even if you're a woman, whatever your situation may be, in order for you to look attractive, you've got to be healthy. You've got to look after your body. You've got to genuinely take care of it because then it repays you, right? And other people perceive you as more attractive. Just a biological fact, okay? If you look at somebody and they're obese, subconsciously in your mind, you're going to think, yeah, that person's not going to be very good to reproduce with because they're just unhealthy. The body isn't functioning properly. It's not got all the nutrients and vitamins it needs. The blood's not pumping as adequately as it could. The heart's not beating as, do you know what I mean? It's like there's a subconscious evolutionary layer to it. So health is very important. That's step 0. Step 1 is your facial structure. Now, again, this is something that a lot of guys blame on the genetics. I don't have the cheekbones, I don't have the jawline, I'm not naturally lean. You can make yourself lean. You can make yourself attractive. I don't care who you are. Fair enough, maybe if you're absolutely deformed or if you've been in some sort of accident or something like that. Even then, there's levels you can go to make yourself look more attractive. Never ever give up hope, right? So, in order to change and make your facial structure look more attractive, because it is something that you can control to a certain degree, the cheekbones, the jawline, etc., you can control this to a certain degree and you can make yourself look a lot more attractive. There was a time that I always remember, and it always just kind of makes my day when I think back to it. It's kind of random. But I was on a work, kind of like a work do. You know, we were kind of going out for a meal, and then we were going to go bowling or something afterwards for a 9 to 5 that I used to work at back in the day. And I walked into Wetherspoons. If you've ever been to Wetherspoons in the UK, I'm not sure if you have it internationally, but Wetherspoons is kind of like a pub / restaurant-y kind of place. So I went in there. As soon as I walked in, I was on the ground floor, and I was walking towards the staircase, which my colleagues were upstairs, you know, already there at the restaurant, whatever, eating food, having a good time. I walked into the restaurant, and as I was walking by the stairs was this table, a group of girls, kind of like mid-20s, maybe even the 30s, right? And they were like, fucking hell, look at the jawline on you. Like, flirting with me, kind of just hyping me up, whatever. And I can't really remember what I said, to be honest. Yeah, I can't remember. It was a while ago, but it sticks with me to this day. All I remember is one of the girls saying, fucking hell, look at the jawline on you. And directly saying it to me. And I came over and I just spoke to them for a little bit, and we were laughing, haha, whatever. They were a little bit drunk. But it's interesting how just the jawline alone is a very attractive trait for you to have. And if you're going for this pretty boy look, it's absolutely essential to complete that look. Now, the reason I go for this pretty boy look, I mean, naturally I kind of look like this, whatever. But if you struggle to go for that ultra masculine look, you struggle, maybe your beard isn't where you want it to be yet, it's a bit patchy, it's not quite connected the way you would like it. Mine doesn't connect the way I want it to. It's still a bit patchy here and there. And I'm not ashamed to admit that, part of the journey, right? But you have to play to your advantage, you got to play to your strengths, and you have to use the cards that you've got. So if you can't go for that ultra masculine look with the fucking full-on beard and whatever, then just go for the pretty boy look. Keep yourself nice and clean shaven, and make sure the jawline and the facial structure is defined and is lean, okay? Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. Number 1 is mewing. You've probably heard of that before on the internet. If you're in the self-improvement space at all, you've probably heard of the term mewing. Now, what this means is basically when you are breathing, step 1, you've got to breathe through your nose, because if you're breathing through your mouth, it actually recedes the chin a little bit, and it just kind of makes you look a bit droopy, you know what I mean? It makes you look a bit unattractive. So close your mouth when you're walking around. The only time you should ever be mouth breathing is if you're in a semi-stressful situation. So you're in the gym and you're working out, you're about to do a mad bench press. That's when you breathe through your mouth and you get the set done. Cold shower, sprints up a hill, something like that. That's when, yeah, sure, you breathe through the mouth to get enough oxygen in. But if you're just walking down the street, or you're talking to people, or you're just in your day-to-day life, close your mouth. Stop walking around like this. Oh yeah, you're right, yeah. It doesn't do any good for you in terms of your attractiveness, all right? So that's step 1. Close your mouth, just breathe through the nose, because not only will that make your jawline and just your overall facial structure look a lot better, it also is healthier for you as well, right? The nose has hairs in it, which kind of reduces the impact of bacteria in the environment and stuff like that as you're breathing it into the body. So the mouth also does have a protective layer to it, but it's not as good as the nose. So breathing through your nose is not only making you more attractive, as you can see, rather than, yeah, you can see the difference, but also it's healthier for you too. So that's step 1. Number 2 is your tongue, where you relax and rest your tongue when your mouth is closed and you are breathing through your nose. So again, anytime that you are not talking or anytime you don't have your mouth open, your tongue should be on the roof of your mouth. Now you can see the difference again. Watch this. This is if my tongue is relaxed. Just normal, whatever. And this is if I'm mewing. This is if I'm resting the tongue on the roof of the mouth, kind of pressing it against the roof. See the difference, yeah? You can see how it becomes a little bit more defined, especially in the cheekbone area. This is how you want to be keeping your face a lot of the time, right? And it's not like it's unnatural. That's how your mouth should be. You should be like this, because you should be breathing through your nose. However, we've trained ourselves to breathe through our mouths, and this is why you feel like you need to relax your tongue and just go out. And it just makes you look, again, a bit droopy, a bit mongy, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to be walking around like that, bro. So put the tongue, roof of your mouth, rest it there. It's going to train the jawline muscles, it's going to keep it defined, it's going to keep them lean, just like you would any other muscle. It's doing the same thing. You can also chewing gum as well throughout the day. That is a big one. Again, that strengthens the jawline muscles, keeps you looking nice and defined, gives you that little pretty boy kind of Chad, whatever you want to call it, gives you that kind of look. Obviously, I do recommend sugar-free chewing gum, because you don't want to be fucking up your health again like before, and your teeth and shit like that. I will say finally, in terms of the facial structure and your jawline and the cheekbones, you must have a low body fat percentage. You cannot be walking around here, oh, I'm bulking, and then have massive sausage arms and your cheeks are puffy. None of that shit, bro. It's not attractive. It's not looking good for you. You're like, yeah, okay, cool, you look big, but where's the muscle at? Anyone that doesn't work out, that looks you like normal people that walk down the street who look at you, they're not going to think, oh, he works out, he looks healthy, he looks like he's in good shape. They're just going to think, he's a bit fat, isn't he? You know what I mean? They don't know this shit. So keep yourself healthy. You can bulk in a healthy and proper way, right? Bulking to the point where you're literally gaining fat is just idiotic. It's stupid. It's foolish. Stop doing that. You're eating too much, right? That's the point where you need to slow it down a little bit and give your body a chance to fucking breathe. You know what I mean? So keep the body fat low. Get plenty of cardio in there. Make sure your jawline's nice and defined and your lungs are nice and open, keeping yourself healthy. There is no point in you being big and strong, but you get to 35 and you can't breathe properly and your dick doesn't work because there's no blood supply, because you've never done any cardio in your life, because, oh, I'm bulking. Stop that. Right, on to the next point. You've now got a nice structured, defined face. The next step is obviously your skin, because you can be the best looking guy in the world, but if you are spotty, covered in acne, dry skin, you ain't getting no bitches, bro. So we've got to sort the skin out. I don't know what it is about acne, and this is no disrespect to anybody, but it is controllable, so it's your own fault if you've got acne. It just makes you look a bit virginish, especially if you're a guy and you're walking around with acne on your face. It looks a bit like, it gives off virgin vibes, you know what I mean? I used to be spotty as fuck, bro. I used to have a lot of spots all around my chin, forehead area, right? Sometimes around here as well, they just get random spots that, I used to be like that. When you properly educate yourself on what this is and you stop just, well, moisturizer, sun cream, spot cure, cream, whatever, you just stop putting this shit on your skin all the time. Stop putting these products on your skin. You actually educate yourself on what a spot actually is. What is a spot? If I was to ask you that question, what is a spot? What is it? It is a sign that you've done something in your lifestyle. You've consumed something, you've done something, you've been exposed to something that is not good for your body. And that is your body's way of retaliating to that toxin, to that poison, to that unhealthy way of living. And it's now trying to heal itself. So a lot of you guys are walking around, you're drinking alcohol all the time, you're eating shitty processed food, you barely get any sunlight. And when you do go outside, you put sun cream on, so you're not actually getting the benefits of it. You're pale as fuck. No vitamin D. Again, vitamin deficiencies, mineral deficiencies, etc., etc., etc. You're eating no fruit, you're eating shit all the time, you're doing drugs. You don't really look after yourself. Sat at home wanking, so your testosterone's just fucked and out of whack. Your hormones are all over the place. Again, it's going to cause spots. You're in the gym and you're sweating and you just start wiping your head, wiping your face with your hands that have bacteria on it. Wonder where that's going. It's just dumb, bruv. Educate yourself. If you are healthy, you do not have to worry about spots. And I'm not talking about stupid, like, oh, I never eat anything bad ever. You know, like, don't take it to the extreme, of course not. But it's just about understanding, right, if I'm going to drink a lot, if I never go outside and get any sunlight, if I'm inside all day because I'm working on my business like a fucking nerd, you're not looking after yourself, you're not exercising, you're not keeping the blood flowing, you're not doing the things that I tell you to do, you're taking hot showers all the time, which is drying out your skin. Heat is not very good for your skin or your hair. So try and eliminate that. The cold is very, very good for you. Recommend cold showers. Then you have no wonder why you're still spotty. You're still just riddled in acne. It's like, if I look at someone that has acne and I look at the lifestyle, they're always unhealthy. Majority of the time, I rarely ever see anyone that goes outside, gets plenty of sunlight with no sun cream on, proper vitamin D and melanin, right? Hydrates himself with spring water, not shitty tap water. They rarely ever really eat processed foods. I mean, bro, I eat like shit a lot of the time. I drink, I booze, I eat a lot of shit. I'm not the healthiest guy in the world by any means. My skin's fine. No spots. Smooth as fuck. Okay? And I used to be very, very spotty. So if I can now not only cure that, but then maintain healthy and attractive looking skin, even with the lifestyle that I'm living, you can too. But it's about the balance of the healthy, and I'm talking truly healthy stuff. Cold showers. Start taking cold showers. Look how good your skin gets when you're not annihilating it with the heat. Stop using products. Look how good your skin gets when you give it a chance to heal. If you're putting this shit on your skin all the time, moisturizer because it temporarily makes me look good. fucking anti-spot cream, all this other shit that's man-made and manufactured in a factory that's being sold to you to keep you in this consumer cycle, and you're wondering why your skin's shit. Do you have any wonder? You were not born in need of a man-made product to have your body perform at its most optimal, to look attractive. It's just not the case. Again, a spot is your body healing itself from something that you've done. That could be a hormonal imbalance. It could be anything. Trial and error. Look at your life. Analyze. Stop putting stuff in your skin. I don't put anything on my skin, ever. I have no skincare routine. I wake up, I wash my face, I live a very healthy lifestyle. I keep myself in good shape, healthy. I get daylight every single day, plenty of water. And I think positive. I think that's a big part of it as well. Mindset. A lot of you guys are miserable, walking around with negative mindsets, wanking yourself off by yourself. It's almost as if that mentality reflects itself in your physical presence, and you just look, ugh, you know what I mean? You don't want that, bro. I don't want that for you either. So again, look after yourself. Start being healthy. Remove the products. Get that shit out of your life. Start fasting. Give yourself the chance to actually heal, okay? And believe that it will work, and I guarantee you it will. I've had so many cases of the same thing. Guys have told me, I used to use moisturizer, I used to use this, I used to take antibiotics, I used to take these pills to cure my acne. Nothing worked. It kept me in the never-ending cycle. I'm like, yeah, of course it does, because they're making money off of you, you fucking idiot. Every single time you're buying that moisturizer and anti-spot cream, they're making money and you're staying in the cycle. Use your fucking brain. If you were a caveman, do you need moisturizer? No, you don't. And I know it sounds kind of weird and extreme to compare that, but just think about it on a very natural basis. Your body, what does it consist of? What does it need in order to be healthy in a natural state? Forget about all this synthetic and processed shit, sun cream, fuck all of that. Get outside, get some real sunlight on your skin, purely exposed. Skin cancer, shut the fuck up. You're brainwashed by every angle. Learn, educate yourself truly. Vitamin D and melanin fend off cancer cells. They give you healthy, they allow you to recalibrate your cells in your body to actually fend off bad cells. Fasting is another one. You fast for a long enough period of time, over 24 hours at least, your bad cells start to deteriorate. You start to duplicate good cells instead. It almost starts to eat the bad cells. I know it's kind of bro science way of saying it, but that's basically what your body's doing. Truly educate yourself on this. It's very interesting. So that's skin covered. You now got a nice structured cheekbone and jawline. Your skin's nice and healthy because you're not using any of these products, and you're taking cold showers. You're getting sunlight every single day. You're drinking clean, pure spring water. None of this fluoride infested water that's lowering your testosterone and fucking up your hormones and giving you spots. All right? You're educating yourself properly. Now, I'm not trying to advise you to be a monk and be all weird about it or anything like that. And, I'm never going to eat KFC ever again because it's bad for me. Bro, I had a Burger King today. It was fucking delicious. Do you know what I mean? I eat shit all the time. I had donuts the other day. Bro, it's not about being a monk. It's about making sure that you have the foundation, the fundamentals of health, true health, covered down every single day, no matter what. So even if I do eat like shit one day, I also eat healthy as well. I came home and eat loads of fruit. And it's not like, oh, well, that's fine then, but it's just making sure you're maintaining that balance for most of the time, 80% of the time, will mean that your skin is fine. I don't drink all the time. 20% of the time I'll drink. 80% I'm healthy. Hence why my skin is the way it is. Simple, right? Plenty of sleep, fasting. I do a lot of fasting, especially in the morning every single day. Don't eat breakfast. There's a lot of things to it. It's very deep, and if you really want to educate yourself properly, the coaching's down below. Now, on to the final and last step in order to become a pretty boy is your energy. Because you can be the best looking guy in the world, but if you are awkward, if you give off virgin vibes, if you are inexperienced with women, if you're not confident in yourself, you're not going to be attractive. So how do we actually change our energy, and what is it that we're aiming for? Now, what we're aiming for is a very confident, low battery, it's a very confident and almost nonchalant mindset, and also a very positive one. So we're operating through the world, we're going through the world with a very positive, humorous, and confident mindset. And the way that we do that is through, number one, gratitude. You must be grateful for your life. You must be positive for your life up here first, in order for other people to then feel that positive energy from you. If you're miserable, if you're walking around complaining, bitching about your life, negativity all the time, no one's going to find that attractive. It's very, very repulsing and off-putting. So make sure you're very positive, make sure you're sticking in that grateful positive, abundant mindset. And you don't take life too seriously. You're happy to be around. You're friends with everyone. You're social with everyone. You're dapping people up. You're very, articulate when you speak. You shake hands with a firm handshake. That kind of shit. That positive vibe, that charisma. That's what you want to aim for. And the best way you can do that is through practice, analysing your weaknesses and looking at people that are charismatic. Look at me, look at Andrew Tate, look at Hamza, look at anyone that you want. I'm not trying to call myself charismatic, by the way. I'm just giving you examples. Look at people that you think are confident and that hold themselves with good, attractive energy. You can feel it, the body language, the way they talk, the way they make eye contact, the way they banter and joke with people, the way they flirt with people. You can see it. Analyse them, learn from them, and try and replicate that in your own personal way. Okay? I will also say as well, in terms of just confidence and things like that, it's just slow things down. A lot of you guys are moving too fast, you're talking too fast, you're trying to get things done too fast, you're very aggressive and almost egotistical in the way that you carry yourself in regards to women, especially in the bedroom. A lot of you guys get in there and you're so desperate to make a girl come, try to go as fast as possible thinking that's going to work. Just slow the fuck down, take it in stages, bro, do you know what I mean? Same with your speech when you're talking to a girl. Either some of you can't put a sentence together and you're stuttering all over the place, or you're talking too fast and you can't really hear what's being said. Yeah, or you're talking in this very monotone, low energy, just, you don't really sound human. Yeah, hi, nice to meet you. Where are you from? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm from Manchester, it's nice to meet you. You're very, just weird with your speech. Slow things down a little bit, and yeah, you're going to stutter every now and then. You might make a mistake every now and then. Again, don't take yourself too seriously. Laugh at yourself. Calm things down a little bit. Remove that ego when it comes to talking to women and just enjoy the process. Enjoy being around feminine energy. That makes sense? If you want to learn a bit more about this in depth, the coaching is down below. If you want to learn how to master your sexual energy, transmutation, porn addiction, premature ejaculation, the list goes on, down below in the comments and the description. Sexual mastery course. I'll see you there. Look after yourself. Got any questions? Down below in the comments. Look after yourself. Boom.